Hi guys, let me show you how this works with your own strategy. Okay, so what I like to do is add support resistances and also work with Ichimoku. But what I'm going to do is make it simple. So what I'm going to add is FXR zones. This is a free indicator. Okay, you can download it from the internet, and they give it along with the packages, along with Heikinashi and other indicators. Okay, you can add them if you want. Depends if you're what you call familiar with them. If you don't know what support resistances are, in a forex market, we have specific levels, right? This is a support level. This is a resistance level, which is the red level. The resistance level is where the price starts has a resistance to go up. Okay, the support level is where the price will most likely bounce off of it. Okay, so there is a whole video about it, how what they actually mean and what is the psychology behind it, and how what do you call these what do you call support levels are formed or resistance levels are formed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this out. Okay, this was the January where I made a lot of money. Okay, so from here we can see the stop loss was hit. That's fine, but we got another signal. Okay, so we recovered our money. So this was 99.98 lost or something, and 99 was made again. Okay, so we can see we got the signal here. This was a pretty nice signal. We made the profit again. This was also very extremely precise. So you can see that this was a support, right? So you got the signal here before the support was, the support was already formed. So you could wait for this signal to hit the support level, okay? And you could take a better signal here, okay? All right, so let's see that we got another buy signal. This was extremely precise. So we got the signal around here. We could close it at when we get the buy, like what do you call the closure signal. They give you a closure signal, early closure signal, if they think that the price is going to move down. Okay, it's not going to move up anymore. So we could take the signal till here, okay, because we know that the resistance level has to be touched, right? So the price moved down, and slowly you can see the movement of the road, right? So we see that the price is going to hit the resistance level again. Okay, so let's see what happens. So we got a buy signal. We could close here, okay, or you can close at the what do you call notification level. So we got another sell signal. So you could avoid this signal if you're experienced, but you can take the signal also. As you get more experience with this indicator, you'll understand when to take and when not to take the signals. The overall, the accuracy is pretty great. Okay, you can even improve that further. Okay, now let's see. We got a signal here. Now we know that the price bounced off here, right? It is going to test this. So you don't take the signal here. Okay, you can take the signal around when it hits what do you call the resistance level, and you could make more profit than this, right? So that's just improving over the existing awesome what do you call notifications. Okay, so we have another sell signal. Okay, the price went down, and we know that it's about to hit, and it hit, and it's moving down. You got another sell signal. Amazing, beautiful signal, and we got the profit again. Let's just move it up. Okay, we got another signal. Okay, and we made profit again, because now we have a lot of resistances to break. Okay, and what we can know if the resistance is going to break really strong or normally is through the movement of the road. If the road is going like this, okay, we can expect that the price is going to be broken easily. Okay, but here we can see the road is moving slowly upwards. Okay, so that means there is going to be a lot of bounces, like a ball, right? Like up down, up down, up down. Okay, let's move it. All right, we got another signal, but you don't have to take the signal like this, right? So what you could do is you could draw your own trend lines. Like you can understand that, like this is psychology, right? So what is happening is higher highs and higher lows, right? So you don't really have to take the signal as soon as it hit, right? It's fine if you take it, but you wait for another higher high to be formed. For example, here you could have avoided the stop loss, okay, or you could have put it a little bit up, or taken a second signal instead of this one. So this wouldn't be your loss. So how many, like imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signals. You could have made around $1,000 within what? Like, let's say if you sit around 5 hours, $1,000 on what? 0.75 lot. Okay, you can make your own lot. You could take a really big lot here. Okay, you could take a lot of one. That really depends. If you think about if you took the lot 1, that would be more than around $1,500 or $2,000 here made easily. Okay, it's all we know the lot size. We can take that lot size or divide it by 2. This is at 3.5 or 3%, I think. I don't know. It's in the documentation, so you can check it out. All right, so let's move on. All right, we got another signal. Just ignore this signal. It just makes sense to ignore this signal here, okay? We will wait for the price to hit up a little bit, okay? It has to cross this level. Sometimes it might not. Out of 10 times, it will really go up. We'll have the indication if the trend is going to go down. And so we take this signal instead of this signal. Well, this is integration with your own strategy. By itself is really good, right? You can make a lot of money by itself, right? Now you can see this 2,200, right? Within like what? Not even a day, okay? So you can integrate with your own strategy. Instead of, we would be at around 3,500 or 3,000 if we avoided a lot of stop losses, right? So we got this signal and we can see. All right, okay. When we see that the price is moving up, right, we could close it before, even if we don't get the signal. Like, this is basic knowledge that we have the prices moving up, so there are higher highs and higher lows. We can see that the price has to hit around here, okay, and it's going to move up. So just close your signal here, and we could have made a lot of profit here also. So that's fine. That's up to your knowledge, right? We got the signal here, by the way. This was a closure signal. You could wait for this level to be, like a trend line. Okay, so we got a signal here, and it makes no sense to take the signal, even if it's a good signal. What we do is we wait for it to kind of at least make another. This is like this now, right? So we have to wait for it to make another trend line, or we could wait like this. For example, you could create it like this here. Okay, wait for this level to be hit. But I would have taken this signal here and not this one, because now this is as per your experience when you get more experience in Forex and these candles and everything works. But if you're already a professional trader, you would understand that you would not take the signal and wait, right? So that kind of what's happening is that the road is slowly moving downwards. So basically the lower highs, okay, higher highs and lower highs. So that's like a consolidation type of level where there's a correction coming. So this is a advanced knowledge. Now we got the signal here. We could have closed around here. We take the profit, and as soon as we got another signal, the price cannot just like go like this, okay? It has to move in a succession. Sometimes that happens due to news and stuff like that. Well, that's really fine. That's another out of 10 times, 2 times your stop loss is going to be hit, but still out of 10 times, 8 times you make profit. That's huge profit, 80%, okay? All right. So we got the buy signal again, and we take this signal. Since this is a correction coming, the price is going to move like this in successions, okay? Like this here, up, down, up, down, up, down. So when the trend is moving slightly like this, you can take this signal and close it until this other level. You don't really have to close it at the center. I'll tell you when you cannot close at the center. You have to close, not this level, red level. So you have to close at the center level. When? Okay, now the price started moving upwards again. Okay, this correction didn't really happen. It's just fake. Now we have another trend lines coming. Okay, this is our this is our trend line. Okay, so what's happening is we got the signal, we close it here. We got the signal, we close it here at the center because the price is moving up. So we close at the center. Okay, and we are supposed to get a signal around here. We didn't get one. We won't take the signal here. Okay, that makes no sense. All right, so what happened is the price moved in a succession, right? The ranging mode, like this. So what happens is this was probably after the the London session, or the opening of a New York session. You can integrate. I'll show you how to integrate with the sessions trading also. Okay. So what happened is we got a signal here. The price moves extremely strongly. Okay, when you see huge movements of price like this, don't just act on the first signal. You could have avoided this loss also. You could increase your accuracy so much if you understand when not to take these signals. When you have extremely huge movement of the price, and there is a session, like for example, there are a few sessions, if you're not aware of them, there is a stock market opening sessions. So there's London time, there is New York time, which are most important, and there is a Tokyo one. Tokyo is probably a lot slower than these markets, but when these markets open, for example, if the market opens and finds the price over this red level, there is a 90% chance the price is going to shoot like this. Okay, and you get a signal, just act on the signal, do not close it. Okay, wait until the price comes back to hit the green level. I'll show you what happens here. If you took this signal here, okay, around, let's say you took this here, and also because this made another higher high, right? And if this was a session trading, you do not close it and you let it hit the stop loss. Okay, so it didn't hit the stop loss. Look at that. All right, we close our price around here. Well, that's what we can do. If we want to act on these signals also, this is fine, but they're not, most of the time you would hit your stop losses. Okay, so kind of dangerous. But when you see the price moving like this, what happened? The price went and hit the support level. Okay, this is the knowledge that saves you from hitting these. So price went from this really overbought area. Okay, this is liquidity level overbought, and went down until it hit the stop loss. I mean the support. Here you get the signal, just take it. Okay, there is very low chance of it hitting what you call the stop loss. So we make the profit until here. You could just wait until it hits the red band, because it went really badly down and it's supposed to come back. It's just like a ball. When you throw it on the what you call ground really strongly, right, it goes really high. Okay, and then the next step that it makes is almost 40 or 60% of the original one. Okay, depending on the what you call elasticity of the ball. But let's see, we got a signal here and the price is slowly moving downwards. This is kind of like a safe signal, and we expect the price to have a correction here, a proper correction. Okay, we don't know if it's going to be a proper correction. Sometimes the correction doesn't happen, and the trend, if the correction doesn't happen properly, it's an extremely valuable tip. Okay, so what happens is, I'll show you if this happens. Let's see. Okay, the signal is fine. All right, and we don't close it till here, we wait. All right, now the price is okay. Yeah, we can see that the correction didn't happen. This was just a strong movement. It pushed the price down. Okay, some sellers just were waiting for the pending order, so it went really down, and now the price seems to continue upwards, which means that there is going to be a change of direction of the trend. Okay, if the correction doesn't happen properly and there is a fake breakout or something, okay, and it continues into a side movement and goes up, then you can expect the trend to come back. It will go up a little bit and then it'll come back really strongly. So sorry for my English. Okay, all right, so yeah, we can expect the price to move up, so we could avoid this signal, because now we're gonna hit this what do you call, probably this one, what do you call, the resistance. There we go. This signal was fine. We wouldn't hit our stop loss. If you get the stop loss here, just set it above the resistance level. What is happening is, okay, all right, we didn't get any signal. Now you see this red band is moving above the resistance, and we expect the resistance to be broken any moment. There we go. Resistance broken easily. So if you want to know if the resistance is going to be broken, this is one of the indications. All right, so what's happening is, as you can see what happened. The correction didn't happen properly. The price went up a little bit. Okay, now we can expect the downtrend to come. We closed the signal very fast. Since the profit was above, we didn't close it. We see that the correction didn't happen properly and the price moved up. Now it's going to go down. You close your buy signals really fast. Do not just wait for them. Okay, and set your stop loss really tight. Okay, we did get the chance to close it nicely. All right, we got a sell signal. We take the signal. Now the price is moving again in a very sideways movement, but oh, there we go. Sad attempt at the correction. Now the trend is going to go up, but it will come down. All right, we're getting really good signals here. There we go. We made a resistance, and now once we made a resistance, we got an uptrend. Okay, now how do you know that it's not going to break this red level? is because this what do you call the resistance, because the red level is pretty low. Okay, if it was like this inside, okay, we can expect the resistance level to be broken easily. So even if you don't get the signal here, you could really take it, okay, as you get more experience. So you don't just use this what you call indicator for the signals and stuff. You can use it for a lot of things. Just look at this profit. Okay, this is without our integrating our strategy of support resistance. We could make 6,000 within 2-3 days. Okay, with small lots as the lots are increasing, and you can see the stop losses are pretty tight also. All right, so we got this, we hit this here, we take the profit, and we took the profit here. Now what's happening is lower highs and kind of even lows. So this is basically what we could expect is consolidation, and the price is going to launch in any place right now. What we saw from before is the price has to move downwards, because of it has to do a correction properly, because the correction, if the correction doesn't happen, it has to do a proper correction eventually. Okay, and the expectation of that coming is very strong. There we go. Now we are in a downtrend. All right, so now you can see the correction is happening again. Now the proper correction is going to happen. It might actually turn into a downtrend for some time. If the correction doesn't happen properly, that's very high indication that the trend is about to change. Okay, or it could have a proper correction and move upwards. Okay, now this signal, when we see the price is moving like this, right, in a really strong movement, what do? We don't act on the first signal. Okay, you could save a lot of money, I mean make more money here. We could have just be at 5,000 or more till now. Okay, so we made money back. We got the second signal. That's fine. All right, so we got this signal here again. This signal is a pretty pathetic signal. We know that it's going down, right? We don't take this signal. This was a very weak signal. So now we got another signal around here. Okay, we know that the correction has to happen, but let's just take the signal. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I don't make it too complicated because I don't want to confuse you guys. So there's a lot of reasons why you would take it or you would delay it until this point. Okay, I would probably delay it because what happened is it didn't make a slope. It was just in a succession. So succession means you don't really know what's going to happen. It's going to launch somewhere. I would wait here. Support is made. I would take the signal, by the way. And when the price comes down, okay, we can see that the green level has not touched the support level, so the support is not going to be broken. No way. Okay, very low chances. So we take, as soon as it hits the support, we take another signal and make a lot of profit. See, the potential of profit could be around 10,000 you can make within 2-3 days. All right, so just set your stop losses over the resistance levels. Right, you see these levels. Don't just act on these stop losses when you have the resistance levels. If you don't have them, okay, fine. You can just use their levels. Now this stop loss makes no sense. Okay, we could put it around here. All right, we hit our stop loss. That's fine. Now we see the trend of change of trend. Okay, this kind of this was a good correction. Just you can see how much was it. This is the highest point, 1,300. So 40% movement here. So if there is a change of trend, we can expect more than 2,000 or something. Okay. Now, I was unable to see what happens. Okay, so these were resistance levels which were broken. Okay, fine. Another resistance level got broken. We hit our stop loss. That's really fine. No issue. It doesn't happen most of the time. So we take a profit on the third one. It cannot just break 5-6 resistances at one time. Okay, so now it broke. Now we can see that the price is moving upwards inside this vertical, and it's going to be easily broken. When you see that the price is moving like this is a strong trend, you can expect all the resistances to be broken because these are weak resistances. They don't matter. So here we go. And now what's happening is the trend is slowing down. You can see the road is slowing down. Okay. All right. Yeah, we are in a side movement. Now we have huge candles. Just like wait to take the signal. I would not take this signal so fast. Yeah, see, it got hit. All right. Now the signal could be a really good chance to take the signal. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's a really good chance to take the signal because we have another resistance support here. Probably it's going to hit it. So put your stop loss below it. Oh, there we go. We hit it. But now got another buy signal. All right, now there is a trend coming. So we hit. There is a change of trend. Now here we could have avoided hitting our stop loss if we set the stop loss below the support level and close our deal when the price goes up and we see that it's bouncing from the green level and there's a strong downwards movement. So we close at break even. All the break even deals are also a win. Okay, you consider them as a win because you're not losing any money. All right. So we see that there was a change of trend after what you call the consolidation level. If you see a down movement like this and you get the signal, take the down one. Don't take a buy signal when you see this kind of stuff. I don't know why people take these kind of what you call signals here, because you know that the market is very strong. The sellers are extremely strong. Okay, just don't risk it. You'll get better signals. No signals, no signals, no signals. That's fine. You could integrate your own here. For example, now we see this is a verified resistance and the price is over this level. Okay, it's probably going to bounce out a little bit. Here we go. See, we could have taken the signal here and made a lot of profit here. Now there is very low chance that it's going to break this. Let's see what happens. Okay, now the price has moved really into this band, so there is very high chance it's going to break it. Okay, we got a really good signal here. This was a support. See, we just wait for it to hit the support. Just don't take it when you get the signal when the support is really near. Wait for the support to get a better entry. See, this was pretty nice. When it's happening like this, just close your signal. Try to close it as soon as possible when you see the price is moving down in a succession. This is consolidation level. It's going to launch somewhere. Okay, I would close it here. Doesn't matter, and the chances of it coming up is pretty low. It might come, but we don't know. See, you don't want to wait in this stupid market. Okay, just close it when you see this kind of market. Okay, just move on. You'll get a better signal. I know it hit, but you can't just wait on it forever, right? Like how many hours? Just look at that. That's what, around 3 hours. You can't just wait for a small deal on 3 hours. Market is pretty slow. We don't take a signal here. There is a huge resistance up. There we go. We take a signal, would only hit one stop loss. Okay. Probably we'll take the signal here. That's fine. We make a profit. I hope you understand why we didn't take this signal. All right, so we got a signal here. We take it around here, not just exactly here. So we put our stop loss below around here. We hit our stop loss. That's fine. We got another support, and now we see the price is moving a little bit downwards. Take this one. All right, successive movements. All right, now the price is slowly moving downwards. So kind of like, it's a very weird market. You want to avoid this type of market, you can avoid it. And don't take the buy signals because we can see that it's moving downwards. It hit the resistance 2 times. It tested and it couldn't break it properly. So what happens is, now there was a really strong support. We don't take the signal here, we take it at the support. Okay. If you had done all this, you could be at around 12,000. Okay, not just 4,300. If you see that the resistance is really high, okay, it's about to touch. If you think, okay, as per your analysis, take a smaller lot, half the lot that you usually take. So if you hit the stop loss, okay, you take less risk. The more sure you are about something, the higher risk that you can take, okay? Right here, this is really fine, it's okay. All right, now it went up. It here, we got a sell signal. And this was a good buy signal, but I would probably wait for it to hit the support level, because this is a, what do you call, really big support level from a long time. Okay, so there we go. Could have taken the signal around. We see a huge candle, we could have avoided it. That's fine. If we miss it, don't cry over it, okay? You'll get better signals. We take, this was a really good one when it broke the support. There we go. And the price is moving down. Sell is really the safest. Sell signals really make sense. Now the price is moving in succession again. Okay, this is a what do you call, consolidation level. All right, we make a lot of profit again. There we go. Huge profits. Just from here till here, we make a lot of profit because this was a really good support here. We take the signal here, not just here. See, these signals are on specific their own criteria, but we can improve this strategy. This is just support resistances. You can include Ichimoku, Heiken Aishi, a lot of what do you call these strategies. I'll show you. I'll include Heiken Aishi into this. 1 second. Where is it? Nope. Okay. There we go. Could have taken the signal here, right? If you want to include Heiken Aishi into the what do you call strategy. So what you do is go to the properties, you put it bar chart, okay? Change this here, and this is how Heiken Aishi becomes simpler. Okay. So what happens here is you take the buy, and we got, this was a resistance, really safe, good deal, really nice signal. This was a nice signal I could have taken here instead of, you know, this. You see a smaller candle, it's good. See, when you get this type of what do you call signal, where do you set the stop loss? Below the support. Got a sell signal. Okay, when you see the price moving up, just when it hits the center, just close it. Don't wait for it. Okay, but the price is moving up. Now it's about to test the resistance again. So we have tested the resistance 2 times already. And now what we can expect is the price is moving like this. It is going to bounce off. There we go. All right, this buy signal is pretty okay. Now we have another test. Okay. How many tests? If you're experienced, you know that this would be broken easily because there have been too many tests. Now the price has to move down. Okay, these buys are fine. Even if you took it, you hit your stop loss, you could take better signals when you hit these support levels. It's okay. I would close the signal here because the price is still in the positive. Okay, the price is not moving, it's moving slowly downwards. And there are a lot of resistances that it has to, what do you call, cross. So probably very low chances. Yeah, you could have avoided your stop loss hit if you closed in profit here. So this was a good one. We got a buy signal here. Okay, that's also nice, but just close it around here. When you see this price move like this, close it in profit. Don't wait for it because the price is moving downwards. Now this was a good, what do you call, signal. Okay, we got it a bit late, but that's fine. But if it hits here, you could use the road because it's below the green level, so it's most likely going to go down, up, right, again, because the green level is not inside this support. So the chances of it breaking it are very low. juicy profit. Okay, we could have avoided this. We would be at around 30,000 within 3 days. Can you imagine this? From $1,000, you go to $20,000 or $30,000 within 3 days. I don't have to show this anymore. Like, this is a no-brainer. You need this in your strategy. I mean, this is the indicator that is going to just beautify your existing vertical strategy. It gives you direction. Most of the time, we are dealing with RSI, stochastics, so complicated. The more you have things to deal with, the more complicated it becomes. It gives you signals, okay, the precise signals. You can act on them or not act on them depending on your own strategy. Okay, delay your execution. For example, you get a signal here, delay your execution, for example, here. Delay your execution till you hit this support level. All right, so this is it for the support and resistance tutorial for Relicus Road. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.